Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are listening to Bobby Darin. This is a 1959 performance of Dream Lover from The Ed Sullivan Show. Here we go.
His new hit record, Bobby.
Girl, to call my own. I wanna dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, where are you? Where the love goes so true, and the hand that I can hold, feeling it as I grow old. 'Cause I want, girl, to call. I wanna dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Someday, I don't know how, I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way, I don't know how, she'll bring her love to me. Dream lover, until then, I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do, till all my lovers' dreams come true. 'Cause I want, girl, to call my own. I wanna dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Begging not to make me dream alone. No, no, you know I won't dream alone. Oh.
I knew it was a short one, so I thought we're just gonna watch the whole thing. Now I'm curious how old he was. He was only 23 when he did this. Wow. I have so many thoughts. We're just gonna go back. I'm gonna try and focus on the vocals first, at least. So here we go.
Bobby's new hit record, Bobby.
I didn't get very far. His phrasing. Okay, I'm just gonna start saying all the things that are in my brain right now. I'm blown away by how young he was here. Not that I should be. I mean, I feel like so many incredible singers, like they just have it at a young age, but the performance quality is so good. Like there isn't any sort of nervous energy, and it's also not like an arrogant energy either. It just feels so earnest and so honest, but very poised and very controlled. His phrasing, I think, does such beautiful justice to the text. Let me play again. Like even just saying every night, yes, there's a pause there, but it doesn't feel like there's an interruption. Every night I hope and pray is like the phrase we hear.
Every night I hope and pray, dream lover will come my way. A girl to hold in my arms, know the magic of her charms. 'Cause I want, girl, to call my own.
Like that head dip. Oh, that's so beautiful. Like I don't know if he did anything in like any movies, but it's just such a convincing delivery. Like a girl to call my own. I love that. It's got like this added bit of swagger to it, but again, not in an arrogant way. I also love I love so much about the music from this period, but when you think about the English language and how it has sort of morphed throughout the years, I love the ah vowel that you hear often not just in the 50s, I mean, definitely like 40s, 50s, and like early 60s, there's just this grace to the ah vowel that I don't know if we've all just gotten a little lazy or maybe certain regions have it. I feel like our pronunciation doesn't have that lilt and that, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's got just this really beautiful warmth to it that you don't always hear.
My way, a girl of hope in my arms. Know the magic of her charms, 'cause I won't.
And the other thing to add to that, if I say the word arms and charms, okay, I grew up in the Midwest, so you're probably hearing a little bit of that accent, but his vowels match perfectly. Arms. I'm trying to think of how far that goes.
Know the magic of her charms.
Charms. Like, it's got this brightness to it that I feel many of us today, arms, it's sort of lower, whereas arms, charms, there's this height and this elegance in their pronunciation from this period.
'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I wanna dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, where are you? With a love oh so true, and the hand that I can hold, feeling it as I grow old. 'Cause I want.
I love when I see that sort of flick. A lot of singers, again, from this period did that. Who was Patti Page? Sometimes I'll watch some of her live performances and she has this tiny little shift. I think it is just, I love it. It's like a little sparkle from their fingertips. This phrase again, gorgeous.
With a love oh so true.
That, with a love oh so true. Like, finding inflection that isn't necessarily obvious in the melodic line.
Dream lover, where are you? With a love oh so true, and the hand that I can hold, feeling it as I grow old. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I wanna dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Someday I don't know how.
That transition with his little turn and then go into a different camera, I mean, so graceful. It's just, I feel like, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know much about dancing. I like to dance, but I wouldn't say I'm good at it. But I feel that, like, when you have this sort of, like, really graceful, casual approach, I don't know. It's just, it might have been easier for certain performers to deliver something that's just really smooth and elegant. I mean, I'm sure he was a great dancer, period, but there's just this added suaveness. I don't know if that's the right word, but hopefully you know what I'm saying. Let me get that turn again.
To call my own. I wanna dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Someday I don't know how. I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way I don't know how. She'll bring her love to me.
Vocals. I have to remember we're talking vocals. This is a great performance, hence I'm a little distracted. But there is a natural approach, which I love, but there is height. There's height in all of these sounds. And there were even moments, I feel like he didn't necessarily slide, but he just, maybe he transitioned into that upper register really gradually, is what I'm hearing. Let me...
Someday I don't know how. I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way I don't know how.
she'll bring her love to me. He kind of stayed in that back position. He kind of put everything on pause after he ascended into that upper register.
Don't know how. I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way, I don't know how.
Here.
She'll bring her love to me.
So even though we're descending and the notes aren't as high, I feel like they still carry the same ring and the warmth and the depth that he had at the top because of the way he's transitioning from one to the other.
Dream lover, until then, I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do, till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want, girl.
Sorry, I have to do it. Till all my lover's dreams come true. That was a great phrase where you can kind of hear he deviated from the timing of the song, like wasn't worried about keeping his articulation really precise, but it still flowed beautifully. It just, that tiny little deviation from that timing, I think added the character, added like that personal touch that's just so gorgeous.
That's the only thing to do, till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want, girl, to call my own. I wanna dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Beg you not to make me dream alone. No, no, you know I won't dream alone. Oh.
Young Bobby Darin does it again.
Oh, does he talk here?
Come out here, check him out. He is fine.
There are a lot of singers today who love this music and who perform it. And for my taste, I feel like the ones who are most successful are those who understand the speech patterns of this time. Sometimes you'll encounter singers who, I don't know, they just create more of an effect than is necessary, or they're trying to combine our powerhouse belting habits of today's music with this style, and it doesn't quite hit right. It's still beautiful, but the artists I enjoy listening to most are those who have found a natural approach to this style so that it doesn't sound forced and it doesn't sound like an impersonation. Like it really feels genuine to that singer, and I think the best way to do that is by imitating, replicating these speech patterns, how you sing vowels, and on top of that, because there is this really nice height and this grace to the vowels and their pronunciation from, yesteryears, it aids in your phrasing. It just, I don't know, I think it's like that one little puzzle piece that just makes the whole thing come alive, as opposed to trying to layer a bunch of different styles and techniques on top of one another. It can feel kind of cluttered and just like not quite right. So I say all of this because I really enjoyed this. I just love it so much. And I think the singers who also love this music, it's completely possible to perform it in an authentic way that honors what these singers did and created in the, I'm going to say 40s through 60s. We're just going to, I know there's a lot of deviation and a lot of differences in those years, but yeah. Anywho, can you tell I'm a fan? I love Bobby Darin. He just was such a gem and did so much for music. Sometimes, and again, I'm blown away by how young he was. That like really mature performance style is just gorgeous to see. I can't help but smile whenever I watch. So that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me. And hopefully I will see you next time.